Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we have our tank of the month for April, which is the Senlac. So this is a tier 8 British light tank, premium tank as well I should say, and obviously what we do every month, we always have tank of the month and we go into the stats and everything else about it. So just sort of starting off, we can see the top forward speed is 65 kilometers an hour, reverse is 23, you got 1050 hit points, you have a steel concealment of 280 with a view range of 512 meters. On the gun, it's a 20-pounder gun and you've got 10 degrees of gun depression, you've got a 4-second reload time with 0.28 accuracy, 1.66 aim time. You've got large ammo capacity of 170 rounds of AP, APCR and HE. You have your penetration values 189 on the standard with 223 on the premium and only 50 on the HE. Your armor damage is about 180 on your standard and premium rounds with 80 on the HE. Shell velocity is 1020 on your standard with 1275 on your premium rounds, and your premium bows 150% and 110% on your tank XP. So looking at the armor profile, there is none. It's basically just there's absolutely no armor. There's slight armor in the turret, but other than that, yeah, it's standard light tank. You'll see the engine is in the front with the fuel tank at the back, and again with your ammo, similar situation. The back of the turret and sort of in the middle of the tank. So looking at the equipment setup then, I've ran optics, camo net and gun rammer. You can also see my loadout, I've got 55 premium rounds and 115 HE, and we'll move on to that in a minute. My perks are on Born Leader, Rapid Reload, 6th Sense, Steady Aim, Snapshot, Run and Gun, Camouflage Expertise, Muffled Shot and Situational Awareness. So yeah, what I was talking about with the ammo. The reason I've got a lot of HE rounds is because this tank has a special feature, and it has a grenade launcher as its HE shells. And with that, that's why you'll see it only does 80 hit points of damage. However, the reload is like under a second. It's so rapid. It's just boom, 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 boom. And although it doesn't do much damage, it's hilariously fun, and you can whittle down a tank's health quite quickly, particularly like artillery, sort of lightly armoured tanks, that sort of thing. And we will see that during this replay. So apologies, I still have a bit of a cold, so yeah, I'm going to sound a bit rattly in this video, so I do apologise, and also for coughing and spluttering, God knows how much. Anyway, we digress. We are on our first first replay of the video, and we are on highway, and we're on the good spawn, and I've decided to sort of push up quite aggressively and light up tanks, because that's the usual play with this map. It's not quite turned out great. Unfortunately, this Spar Panzer sort of gone YOLOing in. However, he has rolled his tank ridiculously, and we're able to get shots into him. Fortunately, he is taken out by our friendly team that's sort of camping at the back there. The batch at 12 ton has come in and has mopped up the kills for us, so he's helped us out. And yeah, we started off okay, but I was hoping for a bit more assist, but it hasn't come. However, we have spotted up artillery, and we're going to start getting shots into the RT, try and get rid. And you can see what we've done there. We went for the HE shells just to sort of again just rattle that grenade launcher out and try and get rid of that artillery. We were going to poke up and try and see if we can get some shots into that Iron Rain, but I thought better of it because I didn't want to take a shot in return and, you know, have my health. Yeah, I didn't want to get punished for it. I think it's Iron Rain or a Borsig of something. So I've just sort of sat here for the time being, just going to keep that guy lit. Just to see what our options are. There are some tanks on the left hand side of us sort of camping the ridge, and I think I'm just sort of weighing up my options here, just sort of hanging around, just try and see what we can spot, just try and see if there's any shots that are going to present themselves. We just dodged a shot from the Borsig that's still camping at the back there. He's now in cover, so we're not going to be able to outspot him. He does get lit up by our back chat 12 ton that is now rushing in. And we're going to see if we can get a shot in, but unfortunately we don't. Back chat 12 ton manages to finish him off. Trying to see if we get a shot in the side of that TD there, but unfortunately we don't. We probably sat here for a bit too long, to be fair. We probably should have just moved on quite a long time ago, but you know, and no doubt his back chat has sort of got the majority of the assist. It's been putting a lot of damage in. It's just kind of sort of dominated this area, so it's a bit fruitless me being here, I think. But we're moving on now. We're moving around. We can see this tank destroyer to the left of us. We're also going to sort of try and see if we can light up this ridge line again. The numbers are pretty close. It's 10-0. However, we are capping their base. We are putting pressure on. We popped up a little too high there, and unfortunately we did get hit. That is one of the limitations of this tank, I find, is it does have quite a tall profile for a light tank. You know, it's not like most that are sort of flat and quite slimline. This is, you know, it's got quite a sort of tall turret and what have you. So yeah, I would say that's one of its limitations. Obviously, having no armor as well is also difficult. Even more difficult so when you're playing sort of bottom tier. Chances, you know, particularly at the moment when everybody's playing TDs, if you get sort of bottom tier matchmaking, you're not really going to have fun. You can see I've swapped to the HE here. Look, you can see this grenade launcher just whittling away, and we're just having a right old fun time, just absolutely YOLOing this Senshi and doing light tank things. I wouldn't recommend this type of gameplay all the time. I'm just doing this because it's late game and also just funny as hell. You see I do get absolutely slapped there by this TD that's on the right. I think it was this TD that absolutely belted us. We're now on 17 hit points. So, but again, we're going to load to the HE grenades and we're just going to have fun, just you know, getting those shots in. We didn't pick up the kill, but we did end the game on a win, and we come out there doing quite well. So yeah, we come top of the board. Only got the one kill, but we did pick up 3.2 or just under 3.3k damage with 1800 assists, picking up the first class mastery badge there. So yeah, it was a nice fun game really. Just again, it was good video to sort of highlight that grenade launcher and how much fun that can be. But you know, the tank itself, it isn't that bad. You can have sort of fun with it with that grenade launcher. So on the second replay, we are on Moravanka, and we are the only light tank, and there is no artillery. It's quite a good balance of tanks actually. There's only 5 TDs, the rest are sort of all mediums and heavy tanks. And we're going to make a play to a usual spot on Moravanka on that spawn. To be fair, I would do this on either spawn actually. Is go to this little ridge in the middle on the right hand side by the forest, and as you can see, just getting information on what is crossing there. We see this KV KTTS, that weird tank destroyer that was on contract a little while ago. Opted not to take the shot at that guy, so I wasn't sure if I was going to pen or not. So we opted for the heavy tank instead. We do get a shot into the tank destroyer as we leave. Now we're just waiting for that that medium tank to cross there, which he does, and we managed to get a shot into him. Potentially thinking about just sort of hanging around here and see if I can get some more shots into this guy. He's kind of wandered into the middle on his own, which isn't a very good play, to be fair. Not on this map. I just, yeah, I wouldn't advise going into the middle, if I'm honest, unless you're sort of a light tank or a quick tank and you can get out. I just don't think it's the right play. The only time really you should be coming into the middle of the map is if, you know, if this was encounter or yeah, if it's encounter where the base cap I think is in the middle of E2 and F2. You know, if you need to get a cap reset, and also, you know, sort of go through the middle there to attack, you know, tanks. So you see the red heavy tank and the TD that are in that sort of gap there. You know, you push into the middle from the forest side if the forest was clear. But other than that, I just wouldn't bother with the middle. It's a bit of a sort of it's like no man's land, I guess. Really, it's probably the best way to describe it. But yeah, we're hanging around here. We got the speed, and we've noticed this light tank's just come YOLOing through, and I kind of want to get rid of him because, you know, getting rid of this light tank will give us sort of freedom of vision. We do get a shot into there. We put him on a one shot. He did get a shot into us, and we did manage to get another shot in, killing that light tank, which was definitely worth it. Definitely worth taking a little bit of hit points off. Now we've got a Senshi that was getting shots into us. I decided I'm going to sort of YOLO in. That might not be in a good play, to be fair. I did lose quite a bit of health up there, and I'm kind of on a one-shot now just to try and get like a half-dead Senshi out. That's the thing with this tank. I mean, you've got a good reload, but the alpha damage isn't that. You know, it's average basically. So it balances out obviously for the reload. You know, that's fine. But you know, with situations like that, you're going to be taking a lot of you're going to be taking time to kill these tanks. So you have to calculate it. And I misplayed there. I was just sort of in, I guess, YOLO mode, which does happen. It's been a while since I played light tanks, to be fair. I've been playing TDs a lot for this contract that I've been trying to get done. So yeah, I'm probably quite rusty on light tanks at the moment. So yeah, I'm prone to making, you know, stupid plays like that every now and then. But you know, the team's doing okay. We're quite strong on this game now. Trying to see if I can sneak in a shot into that TD, which I do. Managing to get my 4th kill there. And now, yeah, we just noticed that T69 was on some health, taking him out. Now I've noticed this Fury, and again, I made a real big misplay here. I had no idea that there was a TD here. I've gone rushing in on this Fury, thinking I can take out the Fury. I put a shot into the TD, and I'm getting out of dodge there. However, this Fury player is actually quite good. And yeah, I properly misplayed there, and I got taken out by the Fury. So yeah, that was just, again, a silly misplay from me, because that, you know, Fury does have very good DPM, very good reload. It's a bit, it's similar reload. Well, I say similar reload to the Senlac. It's actually better, but yeah, I was just stupid, really. To be fair, let's be honest about it. That was just a bit of a stupid play. And I paid the price for it, and that's the thing. I was getting caught out. I was making silly plays by going in on a Senshi, taking ages to kill. Well, not taking ages to kill the guy, just not actually engaging my brain and thinking, hang on, you know, we can't just YOLO in. There's tanks there, gonna get shots left, right, and centre. Yeah, it's just you do need to play quite smart with the Senlac, to be fair. Yeah, you've only got 1,050 hit points, so it's not really much to play with. Even top tier, you can soon lose that, which, you know, is quite evident here. losing it by making silly plays, rushing in, rather than just sort of maybe taking a bit more of a calculated approach. So realistically, if I'm being, brutally honest and quite critical of my own gameplay, I probably should have just pulled out, shouldn't have YOLO'd there, and I probably could have taken a wider berth on, sort of maybe the A line, get in some bushes and use my concealment, which is what the Senlac does have. It has pretty good concealment for a light tank, and then I could have just got to sort of flanking shots on this Fury and potentially the tank destroyer as well. Fury wouldn't have been able to have outspotted me. He would have had to have made the play over, in which case my friendly team that was sort of behind me or in and around could have got shots into that Fury. So yeah, lesson learned, maybe. But yeah, it is what it is, and yeah, like I say, paid the price for it. But anyway, guys, we'll move on to the end result screen and we'll see how we got on. So there we have it. We picked up the win. As you can see, the Fury did have a ridiculously good game, so fair play to him. We come out with 5 kills, 3k damage, picked up the first class medal there. Had a little bit of assist, about 1,000 assists, which was nice. And yeah, like I say, big shout out to the Fury there for a really good game. You've done well for a tier 6, bottom tier matchup. So anyway, we are on the final replay. We're on Siegfried line, which is not the greatest maps for a light tank, if I'm honest, but actually go on to have a fairly decent result in this. So yeah, hence why it's last on the set of replays. So we're going to play the field because, to be fair, that's really the only way. It's the only play we can kind of make in a light tank is playing the field. If you go in town, then you're just doing it wrong. There's no two ways about it. Playing a light tank in the town is just not the right play. You might as well come out to the field. You're probably going to meet the other light tank as well. But equally, you're going to be the eyes of the field, and you will have TDs. You can see TDs are sort of they're quite far back. Really, they would have been better off sort of playing near to the town, sort of possibly in D5, 6 area, D6 area, yeah, D6 area, around that way. But they're still quite far back. However, the one thing that has happened, which doesn't usually happen, is we've not come across the light tank, and yeah, we've got complete control of the field, which is very rare. It usually doesn't happen, but we have the majority of map control in the field, so which isn't good for the red team, but it's great for us, because what that means is we've got spots on, we've got spots on the hill. We've got spots to the back. Just being a bit careful, because obviously, there are a lot of tank destroyers in this game, and I could get caught out. The Senlac does have, ridiculous good view range. The camo's okay, but it's not tank destroyer camo values. And that's the thing, TDs with the right setup could quite happily and easily outspot us if we're not careful. But saying that, we've been here, we've that Tiger P sort of made a bit of a misplay in over peaking, and we were able to get some shots onto him. Now we can get shots on this Churchill, and we pick up our first kill of the game there. And we're going to press on here. Now we've just lit up artillery, and we've now lit up this Hellcat as well, and tried getting a shot in on the move on that Hellcat, but unfortunately we missed. Now we're just sort of kind of again in activating YOLO mode, trying to get rid of this Hellcat, because this Hellcat's just sort of flying around all over the place. Just want to get rid of that guy, and we do. We pick up our second kill there. Now I'm turning my attention onto artillery. Quite lucky here that I have not, I've not taken any shots, but I guess, the red team just seem to be playing quite deep. and have really restricted. They've kind of restricted their map control quite considerably, actually. Like I say, we've completely taken the whole field, and I kind of know they're all going to be sort of compounded into this area. So I'm just rushing in here. We've loaded the HE and we're going on this SU-130, and we're just giving him all hell for leather. He gets taken out by our friendly TD, who's coming in to back us up. We did take a shot from something in the back there, this Plague Bringer. Got some shots into us. Again, we managed to take that guy out for our 4th kill, and we're just going on rampage here. The Reds are down to 5 tanks. We're 5 tanks up. We've got the majority of the map control here, and yeah, there's kind of no way we can really throw this. Gone back to the HE grenades, because why not? Look, just absolutely hammering artillery. It's just memes. It's just hilarious. That T-32 A Proto has just taken our kill again, unfortunately, but it's fine. We'll let him have it. We're just going to rush into the middle here, and we're going to try and see if we can get shots on the last 2 remaining tanks. I doubt we're going to get there in time, but you never know. Oh, we do. We managed to take up the IS-2-2, which is great. Just backing up, see if I can get a shot to the TD, but unfortunately gets taken out there by our friendly G-Saw. And that brings an end to the video. So we got the win there. We come top of the board, 5 kills, just over 3k damage. Picked up 2k assists there, and yeah, just had a really good game, and a good end to the video. So yeah, that's the Senlac, guys, and we will conclude, and we'll just look quickly at the pros and cons of the tank before we wrap up. So pros, we've got excellent view range, good DPM and gun stats, and the grenade launcher is just, it's so much fun. It's just hilarious. You won't be using it all the time. You know, you got to pick your moments when you load up on it, like say lightly armored TDs and RT and all that sort of thing. Cons of the tank, it's got tall profile and it has absolutely 0 armor and low hit points as well. I probably should have added there. So yeah, you have to be careful with it. So where do I rank this tank in terms out of 10? I actually give it an 8. I think it's just hilariously fun. It's not the best tier 8 light tank by any means, but yeah, I just think, you know, for the grenade launcher, it's just fun, and yeah, it's not a bad light tank. So yeah, that's tank of the month, guys. It's going to be in store for the whole of April, so you've got plenty of time to get it if you want it. If you do, let me know how you get on. How did you find it? And if you like the video, guys, then please give it a like, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm ever so thankful for the support, guys. And yeah, I will see you next time.